Thank you. So, start.
You have the largest fan club here.
I know, I got one. Well, anyway, thanks for that.
So what happens if we give you a bad, these guys like beat us up?
Kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
You heard of the Fighting Irish? It's the French line here.
So, start. So, my name is Grainne Barron. I'm the CEO and founder of viddyad. And viddyad lets any business around the world create their own video ad online in minutes.
Stay focused on
Sorry, in minutes. So there is a massive opportunity in the market right now. 105 billion video ads reviewed last year. It's a $3 billion industry. Video ads are the fastest growing online format in the world, 46% year-on-year annual growth. Facebook are just about to launch video ads. Google and LinkedIn did it last year. So this opportunity, I mean, all you do is look around and videos are everywhere. So small to medium businesses, they would love to get in on the action, right? They would love to, create a video ad to promote their business online. But the problem is it's still too expensive, too complicated, and too time-consuming to do so. Well, not anymore, because viddyad allows them, through the cloud, to create their own online ad in minutes. We've partnered with Getty Images, so we have access to over 10 million videos and images. It's all rights-free and professional. They can go in, make their ad online, add their logos and images, and they can pretty much preview the video in under 2 minutes. We have a great team. Our CTO, Eamon, has already founded a SaaS company, so he's experienced in that. Me, myself, I was born and bred in the industry of television and video advertising. Father's a cameraman, brother's a cameraman, mother's a producer. I worked in NBC in California and New York, and I co-founded a production company in Ireland. We have already raised money from Silicon Valley Angels here, from the founder of Rovicore, which is a 2.7 market cap company, and angels in Europe. Our go-to-market strategy is to use channel partners such as Google and LinkedIn, who we've already spoken to. Google are launching a video ad creation marketplace in Q3. They're listing viddyad as a preferred supplier. We spoke to Yellow Pages today in Los Angeles. They have 18 million customers. They're launching a video ad creation platform in Q4, and they want to look at a powered by version of the software.
So tell us how much money you're looking for, and tell us how we're going to make money, please.
Well, if you take the example of just that Yellow Pages example is one online directories, and we know online directories are in trouble. 18 million customers, if you take them and you take just 5% of them who would convert and make a video ad, that's already over 50 million. So Paul, we're going to make you a lot of money. And sorry.
Well, no. And how much money are you looking for now?
Sorry, so we raised just under $1 million, and we're looking for 3. And we had a post-money evaluation 3. Yeah, we had a post-money evaluation after the last round of investment of 3.3 million. Before we built the platform, we used that money to build the platform and validate the technology, and we want to, use that follow-up money to launch the service in the US.
Okay, questions, Melissa, if you could get the timer on, please. Monali.
What's your traction today? How many users you have? How many partners already recommend you? And how many ads have been out there?
Okay, so we soft launched just a couple of months ago, and the idea was to validate the technology, which we have done. We've got paid users. I think there's like 341 at the moment, and the price point is around $99 to $4.99. But we haven't done any promotion whatsoever. If you put in create video ads online in Google anywhere in the world, we are #1 on that. Video ad comes up #1. We haven't spent a penny on any of that yet. So it's all, that's what we want to do. We want to promote, get more users. We've got a couple of thousand users already.
Nikolai?
Yeah, and do you have any data on retention? Like if I would use your platform, typically how often do I come back, and what's the life cycle?
Okay. So we've built in functionality that you can tweak your video ad for $49, and that means that once you've created your video ad, so say you're a florist and you've created a video ad for Father's Day, and you've paid your $299 or $99, you can come back at any stage and change the images, the text, anything for $49. So we've only launched that last week, that tweak. It was a functionality we built in because of user feedback. So we don't have any information on that, but that's the idea, to keep people coming back and creating more.
Do you have data on how well the ad performs for your customers? Because at the end of the day, that's what matters, right?
We don't have that data yet because we're quite early stage, but we do know one thing. Google make 97% of their money, with their $60 billion, from SMBs, focusing on the M's, not the S's, who spend between 5 and 75,000 a month on ads, and they're the guys that we're focusing on. We're focusing not on the S's, but on the people who have the money and who are already spending with Google AdWords.
Paul.
Tell me about what you have in the terms of IP, that is patents, copyrights, whatever, because what I'm sitting here thinking about is Google can flip a switch. They got a lot of engineers sitting around.
Yeah.
And what would prevent them from doing this?
Well, we have a patent pending, which pretty much everyone does, and we have to wait 18 months to see how that goes. Having spoken to Google, having them do due diligence on us, their words back to us, we have looked in the market for a professional quality, business-to-business video ad creation, and we have never seen one. So we would like you to be on that preferred supplier list. Now yes, Google have all their money and they could create, I don't think that's what they do though. I think from talking to them, and they're actually listing us on their preferred supplier list, that they could actually, hopefully buy us one day.
Alan?
Yeah, can you just tell me about, so far, what your CPM is, how much you're able to charge to the advertisers? I know that the sample size is really small right now, but what's the click-through rate, and what's the conversion rates, just kind of as a benchmark versus...
They are small right now, but I can tell you the price point of what our product is and the margins. Do you want to talk about?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So we have brilliant margins, and that's because I negotiated excellent margins with Getty and Fotolia and all the top suppliers. And they wanted to do that with us because they want to see us succeed. So our margins, I can tell you, all fine, but they're really, really, really good, very exciting. And we're also working capital positive, because we take the money in from you as the customer first, and then and only then do we pay Getty, and we have 60 days with some suppliers and 30 days with Getty.
Yeah. Well, how much are you able to charge on CPM rate?
We don't do this. We
create
video
you're
ads.
just doing the tool to create it.
Yeah. But
Okay.
then
So
once
do you have any insight on how well they're performing versus other forms of ads?
Well, a 46% growth rate is video ads. So I don't have. I mean, I'm
well, that's
asking a
just
different
somebody.
way.
That's just advertisers saying, "Damn, my display ads are not performing. My text ads are not performing. My search ads are not performing. My social ads are not performing. Let me just go to the next thing."
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that it's performing better. So we want, where you really should get excited is, oh, video ads perform better.
Sorry, I do have that information. I didn't understand the question.
Yeah.
Video ads perform 10 times better than static or display, and you're 53 times more likely to end up in Google search results if you have video optimized website. I didn't understand the question. I didn't hear it
Oh,
properly.
that's my fault. Okay.
Sorry.
Cool.
All right,
Thanks.
so we're going to switch to feedback. Let's do Paul, Manali, Nikolai, and then Alan. Paul,
Sure.
please.
I like your presentation. I think you've hit a fair number of the points that I think are important, right? Market, vehicle is going to take advantage of the market, team, how you're going to make money, how I'm going to make money. Those are the 5 most important things. And I think you hit 3 of those pretty good. The thing that I think you need to be focused on very quickly is how you're going to differentiate yourself from the rest of the market very quickly. This is, there's a bunch of people out there that are mucking around in this space right now. You're not by yourself. And what you've got to do, it becomes a land grab. How fast are you going to get traction? What are you going to do to differentiate yourself? And how are you going to outrun those other guys? That's really what you're going to tell me. And I didn't hear that. So as you move forward, think about that, right? It's not just we got this stuff and it's cool. It's about how are we going to be cool 6 months from now, 18 months from now, 24 months from now, and how we're going to distance ourselves from the rest of the pack.
Manali?
Yeah, I agree with him. I like your presentation. You covered all the points. You didn't cover them deep enough for me though. I think, for example, the click-through, etc. You are in a web place, right, where everything consumer is telling you is right there in front of you. Everything that you're capturing, use omniture, use double-click, whatever you can, capture that information, learn from that, and then respond to them. Because your ad is going to be as good as you understand your customer and what they want and what they're trying to deliver. So the fact that you haven't even thought about how the ad is working for your customers and not thinking about tracking it yet is kind of a red flag for me, because you're going to be a great idea that someone else is going to come and take off. So really thinking through how do you use that knowledge that customer is giving it to you to be better is what I want to see.
Nikolai?
Yeah, I'm
no working mics. They switch. Okay. Maybe I break them.
Okay, so great presentation. You covered everything I want to know except this point. How well does the form? It comes back to what I said in the beginning. What I want to see make meaning. How is this meaningful to people over time? It's because, look at AdWords. What made them so successful? They allowed people to very easily create ads that perform well. At the end of the day, somebody else is going to take this spot if they just track and understand how to help people do this well for their purpose, right? So unless you solve that, I think it's going to be hard. Like, so that's the.
Alan?
I think this is cool. It's a massively competitive space. Anything in ad tech, the company that my first startup was acquired, it was in advertising technology. So it's just like a very, very difficult market. It's brutal competition. I would, and all the best companies, all the best management teams that build ad tech companies, are just really good at getting distribution. So it looks like you're trying to solve that, and I hope you get beyond just the Google networks and go like really super long tail and just kick ass. Yeah.
All right, you guys think about your vote on the count of 3.